But even the 26 tricos, you know, same thing, they'll eat it. When you set, and there's just nothing. It's just air. Your flies are bigger than what they should be. I just don't think it makes a lot of sense.
Today's a new day. I wake up to the sunlight.
Pete Wood is one of my best friends, and lucky for me, happens to be one of the most knowledgeable and effective guides on a piece of trout water that's been compared to a fly fisherman's graduate school, Idaho's Silver Creek. Over the years, I've been fortunate enough to, we'll call it study, at other postgraduate waters. But growing up in Bend, Oregon, and the crowd of guys that I ran around with, we spent our dollars and drops of gas chasing steelhead. So then 10 years ago, after relocating to Idaho, I walked into a local fly shop and met a kid standing behind the counter who grew up learning to fly fish for trout at Silver Creek. And that kid from the fly shop shared the same love of the fish and the places they lived as I did. And over the years has taught me nearly everything I know about fly fishing for trout. I came along with Pete on this August day during the trico hatch with his client Scott. One of 144 trips he spent fishing these waters last season alone.
Probably some sort of spinner. Just slip in right above here and just start quickly working our way up.
A flyby from sandhill cranes, mews, chirps, cow calls, and even a few fluty pre-rut bugles from an elk herd in the aspen pockets behind us. But it was like we were all just killing time, waiting for the trico spinner fall, and then around 9, it started. I remember the first time I fished the trico hatch on Silver Creek and walking downstream to a riffle that I thought seemed out of place for Silver Creek's glassy surface.
That's all in a line.
It turned out that riffle was a pod of dozens of rising trout.
Wait for your friend to come out and chase him.
Silver Creek is the kind of place where it's like you can stop and actually hear your heart beating, or a bumblebee bouncing around at 100 yards off. The slurping sound of rising trout from around the river's bend, or the soft ticking of millions of colliding wings in the drifting clouds of trico spinners.
Yeah, he's good. Trico overeaters and all. Shaped like a bluegill or something. It's chugging in there. All right, go ahead. Right in the middle. Dump it right down there. God, they were just all over it. Try dragging around so it straightens it out. One more right to the right of that, right where all that riffle stuff comes out. Yeah, but I think most of the actual spinners that you fish later in the hatch, which is the main thing, kind of hatch in the middle of the night. So this is sort of like a second small emergence. Yeah, but I think it's a real small one too. I think they hatch in enormous numbers in the middle of the night. Go ahead, try again. Yep, okay, perfect, Scott, perfect. Good. Ooh, there's a big head right there.
Grab it.
Oh, the bird. There.
I think it's so fascinating to get caught up just watching and listening here. The water is so clear and smooth, sliding by like sheets of molten glass. You can almost watch a trout's pupil darting back and forth as it feeds from the buffet of insects gliding past it.
Are those big browns feeding, Brian?
One of the incredible things about fishing water this clear is the ability to watch the way a fish reacts to your presentation. I was also able to see how these two decent browns lurked beneath all the mid-sized rising fish. They showed no interest in the silly little tricos. It was almost as if those two large browns were content just to watch the tricos. Like myself, waiting for bigger and better opportunities we hoped that afternoon would provide.
This life is burning away. So many moments and memories every day. Oh, I don't want to be washed away in history, but I can't find out what it is that I expect of me, yeah. Seems that I found the lock to life, now I gotta find the key. Whoa, and I just wanna be happy. Carefully pursue my dream. Just find a good woman and feel fine.
As the midday winds begin to comb the tall, grassy banks of Silver Creek, terrestrials like grasshoppers and beetles get blown into the water. And that's when some of my favorite fishing at Silver Creek begins. Long casts to the bank, blind fishing and covering water with a hopper.
No death or destruction, no sadness or violence.
Yeah, I got perfect. Get right there.
I'd like to thank you for watching this Silver Creek footage, and hope you'll get a chance to check out part 2, where we'll pull out the heavy ammo and throw large terrestrials to the grassy banks, headhunting those large Silver Creek browns.